Good afternoon, and welcome to the Garland ISD Elementary Eclipse Overview for the big event, the total solar eclipse on April 8th, 2024. So the first thing you'll see on this page is that we have our total solar eclipse information for the public on the Garland ISD webpage. You can see the dates and the times that we're anticipating for the actual event, along with some information about the total eclipse and why it is different than other types of eclipses we may have heard about. The big thing to know is that this will occur once every 400 years. So nobody that is on Earth today will ever see anything like it again, which is one of the reasons you may have known that there are thousands of people flocking into Texas in order to see this event. It is in our own backyard and it will be amazing. So on the Eclipse information page, we do list out our different topics: instruction, logistics, materials, and training and support. Under the instruction side, you'll be able to see the resources that have been available to our teachers. So do know that all of our kiddos have been taught about space before January. So they all have grade level context for the objects in the sky. And March 1st, our campuses will be able to participate in the M2G Badge Challenge or the Eclipse Public Service Announcement. Then all K-5 grade levels have the choice board, which will be provided to students the week leading up to the eclipse, with several activities that they can choose from in order to learn about the eclipse, prepare for safety, and understand how to observe and what kinds of things we'll be doing during that time. We do have some additional information there for you, including a video that talks about some of the different lessons and the mask that we're creating for our younger kiddos so that they are able to keep the solar viewing glasses over the majority of their face. And then lastly, on Friday, April 5th, we're going to provide that reminder along with the winner, the winning video of the Eclipse Public Service Announcement to all of our campuses to get ready for the event. So the logistics, there is a very specific time frame for us to see the solar eclipse. It cannot be sped up and it cannot be slowed down. So the partial eclipse is viewable between 12:23 and 3:03, and that's what you see on the side sections here of this graphic. Totality, or when the sun is entirely covered, will be between 1:40 and 1:45, with that maximum viewing time at 1:43. So how do we have our students exit in a timely manner if we're looking at such a very specific time frame? We can do that with the fire drill procedures that we already use to exit the building. So this procedure will allow us to exit safely with enough time to observe totality and everyone having their own specific location to sit. Campuses are encouraged to have a family picnic or lunch on the lawn to provide this opportunity for community involvement. District security services are being informed to make sure that your campuses have all of the oversight that is needed. And so we encourage you also to touch base with your campus staff to make sure they're aware of your specific plan. And then lastly, if there are any parents that do not want their students to participate, there is an opt-out form for them to fill out and return. So what about materials? How are our students be prepared to view the solar eclipse? The district is providing solar viewing glasses for every single one of our students and campus staff. So all of these resources will be delivered to the campus from the print shop beginning after spring break. We do ask that no solar viewing glasses are distributed to students before April 8th. Teachers are also encouraged to look at other indirect methods, such as observing leaves on trees, index cards with a hole punched in it, or strainers. There are lots of ways to look at the phenomena from the solar eclipse. Of course, we're also prepared for bad weather, and so there are 3 different ways for us to view the solar eclipse via streaming, if that does occur, or if we have students that have been opted out. This information has been provided in part during PD for science teachers. So Experience Totality was provided on January 5th and February 19th for all science teachers, walking them through the choice board activity and some basic preparation for the solar eclipse. As we showed you, we have the community website to pass along information to all of our community members. And then upcoming communication includes the print communication that will be along with the glasses to the teacher and the letters that will be able to be sent home after spring break as well. And then lastly, we have a public webinar on February 28th and March 4th, much like the information that you're receiving here. Lastly, the communication timeline is included below just to show all the different ways that we have provided some information about the Eclipse and the district's plans. And if you have any questions, please email gisdscience@garlandisd.net.